So guys, in this lab we are going to discuss about how to configure a firewall. Okay. So first I am going to use the check the status of the command. Check the status of the firewall. So the command is system ctl status and firewall d, and it will you can see here this is the active and running, and this is the enabled. So what does it means enabled? Enabled means when the computer will reboot, this service will be start. Okay. Another command is I am going to check the status. Either you can use the status. So status is a running the firewall. So now the question is this: how many zones are there? Default zones. Because at the first time you can check for the all the list default zones. So what are the default zone? You can run here the firewall cmd and get zones. So in a get zones you can check here. These are the zones. First zone is a block, DMZ, drop, external, home, internal, and shared, public, and trusted work. So these are the zones. Okay. So if you want to check the any specific zone and their rules, so you can write the firewall cmd, and inside the so I am using this command firewall cmd -- zone public and the rule. So rule inside the public zone is a active, and there is a ICMP block, no, interface, ENS33 and ENS32. So how many the interface is there? Is there one interface is a ENS32, another is a ENS33. So both this public zone is enabled on the ENS3 and the ENS33 as well, 32 and the 33. And what are the services allowed? Cockpit, DSCP client, and SSH. Web server is not allowed. Forwards, yes, and all these are the rules are here. Okay. So I hope you understand. Now I want to check the zones which are the active zone. So clear here and check for the active zones. So active zones is a public, and over the interface ENS32 and ENS33. Okay. And for the getting the information, so you can use the IPA, where you can get the information about the zones. Okay, so I am moving on the another system. This is the CentOS graphical user interface. Put the password and hit enter. So here inside the terminal I am going to switch with the sudo. You can use the su -root and put the password and hit enter. So what happened? Okay. Now I am going to install the one software. It is called Nmap, and all of you are familiar with this software name is Nmap. Do you familiar with this? I am using Nmap command and check for over the port number 80. 80 is open or not open, and running the service. And on the target machine 192.168.1.55 and port number 80. Okay, 1.55 is a target machine, and you can see here this is the filtered. So filtered means not getting the response from this port. Maybe the service is used open, or maybe the service is closed. So I am going to run again, but over the another port number is 15015, and you can see this port also filtered. So now I am going to add these ports. First I am going to add this service, firewall CMD zone public, add the service http hyphen permanent. So the service has been added. Now I am going to run the firewall CMD hyphen zone hyphen reload. When the service will be reload, so this is the implemented. Now I want to check all the services, so you can see the service http has been added. So once the service has been added, so I need to go again, and also I am going to add the another port number 155 and TCP. So firewall CMD zone public, add the port number 1505 TCP and permanent. So I have added the service HTTP, and I have added the port number 15015. Okay. So list port is only TCP. And also you can check the list services. We have checked already about this. Okay, now the next task is testing the firewall. What does it mean? Whatever I have added these services, so I need to test this service. So on the previous operating system CentOS 9 stream, you can see here again I am running the nmap 80 command. So you will find this port is closed, means HTTP service is not running on there, but this traffic is allowed by the by the firewall. Previously it was blocked by the firewall, and port is closed and unknown. So port is closed. So if you want to install the HTTPS service and run the HTTPS, so it will display here port number. So previously you have seen the port was closed, but right now the port is previously this port was the filtered. Filtered means the traffic whatever the reached on this particular port number, it was blocked by the HTTP, by the firewall. Later on when I added this port number and this service, so really it was found this is the closed. Closed means no service running on this particular port number.